I'm praying that this story is just a rumor. Guys, this is Zion Effort again. If you are new to this channel, if you're returning, thank you for coming back and supporting. I'm back again. It's always good to be back, but it's not really good when I'm bringing sad news. Nobody likes sad news, right? As you can already see, or if you've already seen on the thumbnail or the caption, singer Davido lost his son, Ifeanyi. The boy just recently turned 3 years old. It is alleged that he drowned at the back of the pool, or in the pool at the back of the house. Guys, if you are a parent, you will understand this thing better. Whether you're a parent to a biological child or an adopted child or whatever child, as long as you have somebody that is like a child to you, and this sort of thing happens to them, then you will feel that pinch. All this is alleged. It just says, I don't know if this story is true, but I combed through the internet and I found out that big newspapers are carrying the news already, that in fact the boy is dead from drowning. Vanguard has carried the story. Even Linda Ikeji's blog has a story on there. So right now it appears to me like it is true. Like I said, I don't know. It might just be that, there's no rumor without, there's something that always comes out of something must have triggered a rumor. So I don't really know. I don't know if this story is really true. A few years ago, guys, if you remember the musician D'banj. How many of you guys know D'banj? Yeah, D'banj lost his son. I can't remember how old that little boy was, but he died as well from drowning in their pool at the house. You would have thought that alone would teach people a lesson. But if this story of Davido's son drowning in their pool, it's really true, then D'banj's son was not a lesson that was learned by them at all. Let me tell you guys, children or toddlers around that age, it's very, very difficult to control. You have to have your eyes on them at all times. I'm speaking as someone, just a couple of years ago, my son was a toddler. And I can't tell, even up till now, my eyes are still on this boy as if he just started walking. But you can never be too careful, I tell you. These children, they move so fast. If you've nurtured a little child, you will know what I'm talking about. They move so fast. It may just be that they were just together. Within a twinkle of an eye, that child disappeared. Boom. He's in the pool. It is said that they just saw his lifeless body inside the pool. And by the time they got it out and rushed to the hospital, he was pronounced dead on arrival. Again, this story is just news that just came in about an hour ago. We're just hearing about it. I don't know. Neither Davido or Chioma has come out to confirm the news. So, or their management has said anything. So it is just allegedly right now. We don't know if that's true. But you know what? I pray this story don't end up to be true. I pray. About 3 years ago or 2 years ago, there's a video that I watched of a child. That child give and take 2 years, 3 years. That I watched a video, raw video. The child was put in a pool, and this pool It's, you know, these artificial pools that you buy from the store. You come and inflate them and then you fill them with water. That's what that pool was. That's what they inflated that pool, filled it up with water, and they put their son inside. And then they put their son in there with no life jacket, but with this what is this thing that you float on top of it? You know, there's this thing that I can't remember. Guys, I'm so distorted right now. This thing about this child's death is just making, I'm cringing when I think about it. This thing is well, they wore it, it's like a tire of a car, and then they wore it on that child, and it, you know, it was around his waist here. That's where it ended. This child, for some reason, that thing, oh God, I'm telling you guys, I'm saying this thing, I'm traumatized. It's been 2 years, but this video that I watched, because I watched a child die out of pure carelessness. This child was in that thing. Suddenly, I think the thing, he slid, and then the thing flipped. Like, he was not upside down, but he was sideways, like. But unfortunately, the lower portion of his body was more suspended in the air, so his head was more like inside the water, and the child was struggling to raise his head up and breathe. Guys, as I was watching that video, I was screaming. Where are the parents of this child? Where are they? I was screaming, like, come out and see your son, come on. I think they had like a security camera. Oh God. How can a parent watch their child die, just die like that? Such a thing, you will never forgive yourself. Had it been an adult was just there. That's why you don't leave children unattended at any given time. You could not have relied on that thing to save that child in case of any accident. Now an accident occurred. Nobody was there to save that little boy. The child struggled to raise his head above the water, struggled to breathe. I sent that video to my sister. My sister told me, Zion, I could not finish watching it. I'm sorry, this thing, I could have played this video on this channel here for you guys to see. But y'all know YouTube, they're going to bring it down because it's graphic. That child lost his life. The security camera was there recording how your child is dying. You're going to sit there and watch it, how your child dies, and you will know that the Barnes child died of the same, a pool in the back of their house. The child fell in the pool. There was no adult on site, no lifeguard, no nothing, nobody. By the time they looked for that child and ran outside, they found the child in the pool floating, dead. Parents, please, even if some people, let people call you paranoid, if you're that paranoid and your child is safe, let them call you paranoid. I don't care. I'd rather you call me a paranoid parent than for me to lose my child. Look after your toddlers. Look after your children. Do not depend on this. I tell you guys, I said I was going to upload that video here on my YouTube channel. I went on vacation to Dubai with my husband, and we lodged at the Palms. We left and we went skiing. We rode the boat, and we got on the bike. Inside that water was so deep. It was sea water because our bike capsized. Me and my husband, we fell inside that water. Guys, thank God for life jacket. I'm not a good swimmer. My husband can swim, but I can't swim as much as my husband. That thing capsized. My husband was struggling, holding me, struggling to help me stay afloat. I had a life jacket on. He had a life jacket on, but I panicked. And I tell you guys, I knew That was it for me. I saw my life flash in front of me. I saw my son just pass in front of me. My daughter pass in front of me. I just started seeing people like, I asked God, is this it? I gulped in, I drank salt seawater. Because that water that we were in, it was seawater. And the people that brought us on board on water there, they were inside the boat. They were like a few meters away. And they videotaped it. One day, guys, I'm going to upload that video. They saw when they were videotaping, like they wanted to create memories for us. And so they were videotaping as we were circling and biking and circling, you know. The moment our bike capsized and we fell into the sea, the video just cut there, boom, because they had to come save us. And all I was hearing, they were screaming, don't panic, just breathe, don't panic, you have life jackets on, it's gonna be okay, don't panic. Before I know it, they brought the boat and they rescued us. See, die by water, not die, not the way in a good way for die. Anyways, at the end of the day, you're dead. But to die by struggling and drowning, having your lungs filled with water. Oh, guys, I don't want this video to be too long. I'm not going to say rest in peace, Ifeanyi Adeleke, because I'm still hoping and praying that this story is just a rumor. I'll probably update you guys, whatever the outcome of this story is. But let's keep that family in prayers. Oh my goodness, guys, I just got information right now that Davido has confirmed that his son is dead. Are you guys serious? Oh my God. No way. Oh Jesus. Where, Papa? I wish I can bad luck this year. They said that they left their child with the maid. Guys, there's more that's going to come out of this thing. You guys watch. There's going to be more stories that's going to come out. You guys just wait and see. There's going to be more stories that are going to come out from this thing. This thing that just happened to Davido's son. The only son for now, Ifeanyi. Ah, God. I know I ended this video already, but you guys, seriously, I just keep getting updated like news after news after news. So Davido and Chioma, they went for a family meeting in is it Ibadan? They say it's Ibadan. And they left the child behind with the maid. Now, you guys know now that Davido and Chioma, they are planning their wedding for next year, right? They finally are planning their wedding for next year. It is at this time now that they are planning their wedding. Enemies and say, okay, now we'll give them unforgettable pain. Somebody of Davido's caliber, obviously, it's not everybody that's going to like him. And y'all know that Davido is a daddy to many babies. And those baby mamas don't get along. Something is fishy somewhere. They're already talking about police people should come and arrest those maids. They have to talk. And I don't want to believe that Davido will build a house, a mansion like that without CCTV cameras. There has to be CCTV cameras in that house. They need to monitor, they need to watch those cameras and actually see what transpired from when that child was left with who, and how he walked to that pool, how he fell in that pool, how he was there. How can a child disappear for that long? Nobody notices for that long, just for them to find the child dead and gone. Hey. You don't know how generous this Davido guy is. He helps people, helps kids. But you see, not everybody that you help has your interest at heart. The world is wicked. The Bible even says it. The heart of man is desperately wicked. Who can know it? You guys see, even in our community here, all these insults left and right, dragging mothers here, dragging mothers left and right, insulting them and all this kind of stuff. Wickedness of another level. This world, wicked people. If you are where you are, you're not succeeding. To you, another person should not have success. Why the wickedness? I'm telling you guys, so this thing, I'm seeing that there's going to be a big story that's going to come out of this thing. This child This death is not ordinary. Yes, it's easy that simple that a child can fall and drown, but a child of that kind of a child, with all the security and everything, the child will just die like that. I mean, even after a lesson was learned on the Ban's own child a few years ago. Ah man, when I forget this. See ya guys, I've just decided I'm gonna I'm gonna just treat this thing as a rumor, because I've searched to see with my own korokoro eyes if any family member or anyone that's very close to Davido and Chioma have come out to confirm the news, and nobody yet. So I'm still going to be treating this as a rumor until a loved one or Chioma or Davido himself comes out and actually confirm that this news is true. But I thought, I let you guys know what is trendy. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you for watching, guys. If this is your first time on this channel, again, my name is Zion. If you've not subscribed, please consider doing so. No, don't consider. Please subscribe and turn on your post notifications. That way you get alerts every time that video goes up on this channel. Okay? For all my returnees, thank you for keep coming back and supporting. I will see you guys in my next one. But until then, you guys stay safe, stay blessed, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye, guys.